Okay, alright, alright. Alright, it took me a while. It always takes me a while. You guys know this by now. Can we hear me now? Can we still hear me? I apologize, guys. I I really want to get this right. I have to wait for chat to catch up. But I think you guys can hear me now. It's showing me that something is going in. So I'm going to wait for chat to catch up. As soon as it catches up, please let me know. I'm going to see if I can listen to the stream on my phone. Ugh. It's doing that thing where it only plays in one ear. That thing that I hate. God, I hate when it does that. God, I hate that. I'm turning the gain up. I'm scared to make it too loud, guys, because once I get to belting, ooh. Okay, okay, some people can hear me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Woo! It's hot, guys! It's like 85 degrees. Also, if I make weird pauses, it's because I'm also listening to myself at the same time, trying to make sure everything's correct. I've been toying with this new system called a multi-output device, and that's what I was using to play the music. And I was trying to basically, the idea is to play the music directly from my computer and also have a direct input from my microphone at the same time. With, you know, that all that stuff that the fancy YouTubers do. I've been working really hard on trying to figure that out. It is harder than it looks or sounds. But I think we're good. So I'm going to wait for chat to catch up. Let me know how everything's sounding, and then we'll get this party started. I'm going to read some of the requests and write them down too. Oh, that's a good one. That is also a good one. We don't do MLP anymore over here. Also, I don't know that song, so, you know. Like I said to you guys before, guys, asking for MLP, it's like, it's kind of useless at this point. I don't do it anymore, and I don't watch the show. So, okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. So, awesome. Okay, okay. It looks like we're generally good. Um, I don't know if you guys noticed. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I have a new setup. I literally bought $400 worth of new equipment at the what is the word I'm looking for? At the suggestion of somebody that I know to be a legitimate source of information on how to basically run your own uh audio studio from home. She knows what she's doing, and she had a really great YouTube tutorial on how to do a cheap one. Um, so hopefully it sounds, you know, a little bit crisper, a little bit nicer, a little bit more sexy than what I used to have. It definitely, I will tell you guys this. I've been filming Hot Barbie Summer. I feel like my voice is so loud, but you guys said it's good, so I'm gonna keep it there. Um, I've been doing I've been working on Hot Barbie Summer, and recording wise, the difference is night and day. Like, it's crazy how much better it sounds. I just don't know if it sounds that much better live, but honestly, nothing really sounds good live unless you have like a sound engineer, and I don't. I'm not a sound engineer. Um so I'm gonna start with one of the requests. So this is a request from one of my fantastic patrons, Timo, because I gave patrons the option to make requests early, and they are the only ones that I will learn a song for. So if you have a song that you really want me to do very badly, and I don't know it, and you really want a guarantee that I will learn it, maybe you should become a patron. It's $1 thing. It's a thing that every patron can do. And he requested quite a few songs, all of them from cartoons, which is fun. And the great thing about it is I have my tea here, but I did not get to warm up my voice as much as I would like to before these things. And these songs are great for a vocal warm-up. So these songs are my glorified warm-up. Gonna take one sip of my tea. I got the lyrics here. And you know what? I'm gonna play the music one more time just to make sure it works the correct way, and then I'll sing it. So I'm gonna turn the music on. I want you guys to tell me if it works first, and then I'll actually do it. So I'm gonna play the music now. Let me know if it's playing. Did it play? Let me know if it played. It's just now occurring to me. Do I remember where this one... I've listened to this song a lot, but because it's a theme song, I kind of forget where to come in all the time. Shoot. But, okay, it says good to hear. You couldn't hear it? It's not playing. Okay, so that's important for me to know. Just when I thought everything was working. God. Why do you do this to me, computer? Why? Oy. Just when I had it figured out. Just when I thought I had it figured out. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Still nothing? I think it honestly just might be low. I might have to do this the old-fashioned way. I thought I figured it out, but I guess not. Just when I thought I got it right. Okay. Oh! Now you heard it? I'm gonna try it. Let's throw caution to the wind, because I also don't want to waste time. I think I know where to begin. Okay. Whatever fixed it. I don't know what I did. I was literally fiddling with my settings. Hey, let's go. I think I started this next part. Here we go. Here they are for one and all. The Moomins are about to call. Come and sit down here with me. They're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins. They are the Moomins. Come with me, give me your hand. I'll take you up to Moomin Land. You can fly just like a bird, or sing the best song ever heard. They were the Moomins. They were the Moomins. They were the Moomins. They were the Moomins. The Moomins. Oops. They were the Moomins. Alright, so it sounds like it worked, and then it didn't. Oh! My trusty... Don't worry, guys. We're gonna figure this out, and we're gonna fix it somehow, some way. We're gonna make it work. This is so odd. Give me a second while I'm trying to fix this. I've seen your request though also, so I'm doing a lot of things at the exact same time. I'm putting requests down. I'm trying to fix this part of this. I'm listening to the stream on my phone to see what's going on in real time. Like I said, we're gonna make it work. Excuse me while I burp. Oof. Okay. Maybe that's the problem? Master device is Scarlet. Alright. I don't know what it is, but I don't know what it is. So we're just gonna go... We're gonna go back to doing this the old-fashioned way. Oh, well. That ruined my good mood. Actually, it's not gonna be the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna just try... Ugh. God. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again. But, I'm gonna play... Oh, but then I can't... Dang it. Okay. We're gonna do it with my phone. That's fine. We're gonna do it with my phone. That's fine. It's not what I wanted, but it's fine. Oh, and I need my speaker. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get my speaker, and we're gonna do this with my phone. Because at least last time that worked. 1 second. Heckin' dangin' mad, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm disappointed, but we're gonna do it. The show must go on. The show must go on. The show must go on. Show must go on. Alright. Hold on. Here we go. Here they are for one and all. The Moomins are about to call. Come and sit down here with me. They're here for you on your TV. They are the Moomins. They are the Moomins. So come with me, give me your hand. I'll take you up to Moomin Land. You can fly just like a bird, or sing the best song ever heard. They were the Moomins. 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 Ba 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 had to go. Yeah, no, I had to go get my I had to go get my speaker and play it through my phone because the stream shuts down when I try to stream and play stuff from YouTube in a different browser at the exact same time. It just shuts down. It can't handle it. So I just do that instead. Let's try. I think I can do Hear My Voice. Hear My Voice, Timo, what's interesting about that is that when I heard it, I thought, this is just Remember Me from Coco. Like, it's the same melody. It's the exact same melody. So every time I practiced it, I would accidentally sing, I would accidentally start singing Remember Me from Coco. But I'm going to do my best with Hear My Voice. And forgive me also, there's no really good karaoke of it that exists, but I did find somebody who plays it on the piano really nicely, and I thought they would be good enough. So we're both gonna do our absolute best. And then I'm gonna do the DuckTales theme song, because that's fun, and that's the highest song you gave me. And then I'm gonna get to that request box. I've seen some of the requests. I downloaded some of the songs. Some of them are really good. You guys are in top form today. Let's do Hear My Voice. I forgot that they start right on it. Let's go. Hear my voice as I'm calling out for you. Hear my voice. There are things I wish you knew. For even if my heart is strange and hard to understand, I'll give all that I have for you. I'll help you take a stand. So hear my voice as I'm calling out for you. Hear my voice. There are things I wish you knew. So hear my voice. Hear my voice. Hear my voice. Short and sweet, but guys, doesn't that sound just like Coco? Like, it sounds like Coco though, doesn't it? But it's a very nice song. I don't watch this show, but it's a very nice song. Timo, you might like Coco. It's a very sweet movie about family that takes place in Mexico and has a really cool, it's based on the mythos of a really great cultural holiday called Dia de los Muertos. It's a fun Halloween-y type movie. You might enjoy it. But that song, the melody is almost exactly the same. I did a cover of the song Remember Me. So after the stream, check that song out, and then you'll hear like the melody is almost exactly the same. It's really funny. Let's do DuckTales. Let's do DuckTales. I'm not gonna lie. I had heard the DuckTales theme song from a Nostalgia Critic video, even though I don't really watch the Nostalgia Critic like that, but way back in the day I did. And he made a joke about how the song gets stuck in your head for years. And he was absolutely right. But this one the new one, because it's sung by a woman, seems to be in a different key. It seems to have a few different lyrics. I might be wrong about that, don't quote me. But it's fun. So let's do some fun. Please don't give me an ad. Please don't give me an ad. Phone. Come on. Play, please. Here we go. Hey. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo. Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo. Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck tales, woo. The danger lurks behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just grab onto some DuckTales, woo. Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo. Tales of daring, do bad, and good, not ponytails or cottontails. No, DuckTales, woo. That one's fun. Short and sweet and to the point and fun. Not gonna lie. It's very fun. All right. Let's take a look at some of these requests. I'm only going in order. Oh, why do y'all have to request the hard stuff? Alright, let me see if I could find Megasix. One of the reasons, so here's the thing, for those of you who really wanted Megasix and it didn't happen, and it might not happen unless I end up with a week that I have nothing and I need to fill it. Megasix didn't happen because I couldn't find a karaoke that was already made when I started the Six project. I start my stuff months ahead. Like, to be clear, I've already planned out the entire rest of this year. Now, granted, I've been at home, so organizing my schedule is kind of the only thing keeping me sane. But even like in a normal year, like anytime I had random time, I would schedule myself months out. Mostly for financial reasons, to make sure that I wasn't, going broke making these videos. But mostly just because I'm kind of a Twilight Sparkle in that aspect. I do really like to organize. I like it a lot more than I really should. And I've already planned October and December and a little bit of February of next year. Because next year my channel is going to look very different, but that's a story for my patrons. So Megasix I had not planned to do. Then a track came out while I was in the middle of finishing 6, and I was like, well, I've already planned. I'm not going to do it. And then in addition to that, they changed the way Megasix is. They've changed the whole thing, and I have not heard the new one because, they never recorded Megasix. So I only know the old version, and even then I only know it a little bit. So bear with me. I will do my best, as per usual. But that's why Megasix never happened, and it might not happen. Oh, shoot. Does this one not have the lyrics on it? Dang it, I don't remember the words. Whatever, I'll just try. Is this the version I know? Okay, I get it. You must think that I'm crazy. You wanna replace me, baby. There's no way. If you thought it'd be funny, you'd send me to a nunnery. Honey, there's not sorry. Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just gonna have some fun. No way, don't worry, don't lose your head. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. You can build me up, you can tear me down. You can try, but I'm unbreakable. You can do your best, but I'll stand the test. You will find that I'm unshakable. All alone on a throne in a house that I haven't. The only thing you wanna do, too bad I don't agree, cause I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty rascal. See, this isn't fair. I'm only one person. I'm gonna keep going though. But you see how hard it is to do a thing that's written for 6 people and do it by yourself? This is the old Megasix. There's a new one that's 2.5 minutes long, and I barely remember this one. I'm gonna try and finish because I said I'd do it. And when I say I do it, by gum, I stick to it. If I can. Got a heart of stone. All alone on a throne in a house that I haven't. The only thing you wanna do, too bad I don't agree, cause I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty rascal. All you wanna do, is sing along to your favorite queen song. All you wanna do, baby, is love me, la 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 la. No, I don't need your love, no. It's time to raise the bow, no, we don't need your love. So much better than divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived, we're 6. It's not fair, but I tried. I can't sing 6 different parts at once. Speaking of, guys, did you know that there are people who can sing chords with their voices? I forget what it's called. It's a thing where they can basically sing 3 different notes with or maybe 2 different notes with their voices at the same time. Those people are overpowered, and I'm mad about it because I can't do that. But I tried Megasix. That was fun and embarrassing. Unfair. Who requested that? Alex Rich. That was unfair and mean and unkind. Waving Through a Window. You know what? I used to know that song so well. Let's see if I still do. I mean, lyrically, it's an easy song. Vocally, we'll see about that. Part of the issue, though, is that I have to sit for my mic to fit me, and sitting is really putting a troll on my diaphragm. Let's see if I can do this.
Hey, y'all.
Oh, God. That was a Trump ad. Ew, no. We not doing that. Ugh. Soured my mood. Okay. I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? I need tea. Ooh. We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong. But every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? When you're falling in the forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in the forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in the forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in the forest or I messed up. Do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody waving? Yeah, it's in a male key, so it's easy and hard at the same time. Burn is a good one, if I remember it. There are a lot of songs that I have stopped doing that I don't remember, which is not good. But it's the truth. Ooh. Is this the right one? Let's try. This sounds like the right key. Oh God, the feels are coming back. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Ah! I saved every letter you wrote to me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote to me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the world seemed to burn. You published the letters she wrote to you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed. In clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said, you have married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words. Uh-oh, the lyrics are late. Oh, it's a good thing too. I was starting to get choked up. Here we go. Keep going. Legacy. Your sentences border on senseless. Whoa. Yeah, because it's in a lower key, some things are like off. We're gonna do that again. Lies. Here we go. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you'd done? She said, you have married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your world's obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You'll sleep in your office instead, with only the memories of when you were mine. I hope that you burn. That song hurts. That one hurts. Physically, mentally, emotionally. I need tea. Let's keep going through the list. That's a cute request. I have not heard this next song in literal years. And it's written for somebody whose vocal cords have not gone through puberty yet. But who cares? Why not? I gotta find the short Broadway version, though, because I'm almost positive my voice is going to crack like there is no flippin' dippin' tomorrow. Excuse me while I burp. Actually, I like it when I burp because that means I'm breathing correctly. Doesn't make it any better, though. The sun'll come out. Seriously, this is a bad version of karaoke if she's singing it with me. But that's okay. I see a better one. I just need the words on it because I don't remember the words. I think I remember the words, but I don't actually remember the words because I haven't heard Tomorrow since I was a very little girl. That used to be my thing. I wanted to be Annie for a minute. Whew. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow, you're only a day away. Music break. The sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow, you're only a day away. You guys are trying to kill me with all these high songs. That was nice, though. And you know what? I'm surprised that I should have done that song instead of When You Believe. Well, not instead of, but in addition. That was actually a really good song for right now. I might sing that one again at the end. Cool, we did that. Cool, cool, cool. Secrets. That's from the Addams Family. I should know that. Why don't I know that? Huh. I'm sorry. I feel like I should because I went to see the Addams Family. It was like my 18th birthday. It was either 16th or 18th birthday. But I got to see it with Brooke Shields. My parents got me tickets and they took me. And I don't remember that song. But then again, Addams Family has like more rewrites than frickin' Beetlejuice. Well, I don't know about more, but just as many. So, you know. Alright, going through. Can I sing the Anne Boleyn introduction? I'm not sure what the introduction is. I don't know what you mean by that. But I could probably just do, what's it called? Don't Lose Your Head. I could probably do that. Will that make you happy? Will that make you feel better? Well, it'll make me feel better. So, I'm gonna do it. I have to do the thing about these is I don't feel like getting copyrighted in the middle of my stream, so I have to find versions that don't have copyright on them. So let's all thank Musical Theater Karaoke, the channel, because they have things without copyright on them. All these ads! One of these days I'll buy YouTube Red, but not today. Grew up in the French court, oui, bonjour, life was a chore, so 15, 22, came straight to the UK, all the British dudes are lame. I wanna dance and sing, ha, not my thing. But then I met the king, and soon my daddy said, you should try and get ahead. He wanted me, ha, obviously kept messaging me like every day. Couldn't be better, then he sent me a letter, and who am I kidding? I was prêt à manger. Sent a reply, just saying hi. You're a nice guy, I'll think about it maybe. XO baby. Here we go. I didn't know I would move in with his missus. Get a life. Like, what was I meant to do? Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun. Don't worry, don't lose your head. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. LOL, say oh well, or go to hell. I'm sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your head. Tree in the bed and the little one said, if you wanna be wed, make up your mind. Her or me, chum, don't want to be some girl in a threesome. Are you blind? Don't be bitter, 'cause I'm fitter. Why hasn't it hit her? He doesn't want to bang you. Somebody hang you. Here we go. I didn't really mean it, but a room spiral. Mate, what was I meant to do? Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun. Don't worry, don't lose your head. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. LOL, say oh well, or go to hell. I'm sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your head. Tried to elope, but the Pope said nope. Our only hope was he got a promotion, caused a commotion, set in motion the CFE. Was so outdated, us two wanted to get X-rated. Excommunicated, everybody chill, it's totes God's will. Henry's out every night on the town, just sleeping around like, what the hell? If that's how it's gonna be, maybe I'll flirt with a guy or three just to make him gel. Henry finds out and he goes metal. He screams and shouts like so judgmental. You damned witch, mate, just shut up. I wouldn't be such a bitch if you could get it up. Here we go. And now he's running round like, off with her head. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he means it. What was I meant to do? Like, what was I meant to do? No, but what was I meant to do? Woo! Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun. Don't worry, don't lose your head. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. LOL, say oh well, I'll go to, just go to hell. Sorry, not sorry about what she said. Sorry, not sorry about what I said. Don't lose your head. Ha, sorry. Oh, wait. It's so weird without background vocals. It feels weird. I have to scroll back through the chat. Cool. Aw, Fizzy Dizzy, you're so sweet. Yeah. Yeah, sing along. Because I can't sing the background and the foreground at the exact same time. I'll lose my voice. Throw some more requests in, guys. I am at your beck and call. Alright, let's read this thing. I might need to go warm up my tea. But so far, we're good. It takes... Oh my god. You know what it is? Since it's like a... Isn't that mostly a male song? Like... Oh god, it's been so... Okay, so, story time. When I was in high school, I played, Motormouth Mabel in Hairspray. I kind of knew I was getting that role. It's kind of a given. And I didn't... Looking back, I don't think I wanted it all that bad, but I knew I was gonna get it, so I felt like I should do my best at it. It was a weird feeling. You know, I was... What was I? Was I 15? I was somewhere around then, because one of my friends was playing Tracy, and a girl that in hindsight we probably gave her a lot of crap because she was almost always the lead. She played Amber, I think her name is. Looking back, we probably gave her like way too much shit. Like, she was good. We just didn't think she was good enough to be the lead all the time. And looking back, she provided a quality performance every time. Even though I personally felt like I could have done better. But I got what I wanted later because I got to be Eliza Doolittle because I felt like I could do it better than her. Don't really know if I did because I never got to see her do it. Maybe she did better than me. I don't know. But yeah, so I know Hairspray like that, I think. But ever since I did it at school, I don't think I've listened to Hairspray at all, with the exception of Run and Tell That and what's the name called? Without Love. And I think You Can't Stop the Beat. But even then, I was listening to it in a choreographic sense. I was never listening to it in a I'm gonna sing this sense. So yeah, I'm not really confident in It Takes Two. Go the Distance could probably work. Let's see if I can find it. In the right key, no less. The only thing that I don't like about Go the Distance, there's so much space in between. It's such a long song with only 2 actual verses, which is fine, for me. That's great. I don't know I know the Hercules version, not there was a pop version, like there always is. I don't know the pop version, so I assume this is the Hercules version. Oh, it sounds like Wicked. I forgot how much it sounds like Wicked. Dreamed of a far-off place where a great warm welcome will be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I will find my way, I can go the distance, I'll be there someday. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. I would go most anywhere to feel like I belong. God, it takes forever. I might redo this one in the future. Like when we can finally go outside again. Oh my God. I think this is where we come back. Okay. This is where we come back. Okay. I am on my way. I can go the distance. I don't care how far. Somehow I'll be strong. I know every mile will be worth my while. I would go most anywhere to find where I belong. So fetch. All right, guys. send in those requests because we still have time. I'm probably going to push the stream a little bit past an hour since we started so late because I tried to do something cool and professional and it didn't work, so we wasted 20 minutes. Or alternatively, you tell me how you feel about this. Alternatively, I could throw out some names of some musicals that I've been listening to, or some songs that I've been working on for my audition book, because being stuck inside is a great time to really work on the songs that you are going to take to audition, when the world starts up again. And maybe I should name some of those musicals and you'd be like, okay, I like this song from that musical. Do you know it? And I'll do the ones that I know. But yeah, throw out some requests. I am at your beck and call. Unless, of course, you just want to start Q&Aing. That works too. Claude Karinga asks, have you seen or are you going to check out the new animated adult musical cartoon Central Park? I have not seen it. I know nothing about it. I'm very picky with adult cartoons. I enjoy a few. But to be quite honest with you guys, I have not been watching almost any cartoons for a bit. Like, I like genuinely, enjoyed, not to go on a tangent, I'm gonna make this short. I genuinely enjoyed My Little Pony and the other space rock show that shall not be named. I genuinely enjoyed it, and me doing songs of it on my channel was a true labor of love because they cost me a lot more than they made me. Although a lot of them made me quite a lot of money and clout, as you can see, to the point where a lot of people are still subscribed to me, but they don't watch me because I'm not doing those things anymore. So like my sub count is kind of inflated. Oh well, such is life. So, but once I fell out of those, I kind of stopped watching cartoons in general, with the exception of certain ones. Like, I've seen Infinity Train. I've seen both seasons. I've seen seasons 1 and 2 of Infinity Train, and I loved that. I binged that in a night, which was extremely unhealthy. Don't binge watch anything. It is very unhealthy for you. It keeps you up until 5 a.m. And of course, because we're in quarantine, you can do it with no consequences. Don't binge watch shows. But also, that show was pretty awesome. But that's not a musical. With adult shows, I get very, very picky. I enjoy Family Guy to an extent. I fell out of it years ago, but I enjoyed it up until about 2016, 17, maybe 18. I enjoyed American Dad until around the same time. Wasn't a big fan of the Cleveland show, but I enjoyed that too. South Park, no. Rick and Morty, no. BoJack Horseman, never bothered to check it out. So when it comes to adult cartoons in general, I just don't really bother. Never was crazy about The Simpsons either. I think I saw the movie when I was very little. Did not care in the slightest. So I might not. If people whose tastes are similar to mine tell me, hey, we both like this other thing and I like this thing, so you might also like this. Maybe. But honestly, I'm doing way more in terms of getting acquainted with old musicals that I didn't know, because that's kind of my job and my requirement if I want to ever get to, not even like Broadway, like just if I want to regularly be a performing artist who does musicals, I need to know all the musicals. Not all of them, because there's like millions, but I need to have a certain amount of knowledge about all the standards. So if the extra time that I have here, I'm not really spending it watching cartoons. I meant to make that short. It was longer than I meant, but that's basically the answer. Alexis wants to know what my vocal range is. Well, Alexis, if you're either an alto or a soprano, there's a real likelihood that you're just a mezzo-soprano, right in between, or you can do both. I typically write on my resume that I have an alto belt, but I am a legit soprano. Because, here's a little Eliza Doolittle for you. I only know and he began to dance with me. Is that the top of my range? Nah, that's the top of my range. And then anything I do above that, it's when I'm like trying to be silly or funny or stupid. Like if you guys have heard Glitter and Be Gay, it's so funny. She's like going crazy, like going It's so funny. And I'm like, every time I've tried to do it, I've never tried to do it like legitimately. I've only ever tried to do it like for fun, to make fun of how silly it sounds. So I am a legit soprano. But when it comes to like belting and stuff, like if I wanted to play Regina George, I would have to do some real work on my chest belt, because I don't know if you guys notice, I mix a lot of my notes. So when I was doing tomorrow, here's a quick voice lesson for you. When I was doing tomorrow, there's a reason I didn't often do. Oh, let me turn down the gain a little bit. And you're probably going to hear my voice crack because I probably can't do that. But, when I'm stuck with a day that's gray and cloudy, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, like, I don't do that because I don't need to. I would just rather do, and say, oh, and that's my transition to my head voice. Oh, the sun will come out. And then we transition back to my chest voice. And then when it came to the very end, a day, I would start like legit, way, and then like put some of my chest and my nose into it. Day away, this is legit, this is putting more into it. So, there you have it. Alto belt, legit soprano, mezzo mix, I guess. So if you can do both, I would say put both. Thank you, Sanju. Thank you, everybody. I've been meaning to say thank you. I've been trying to, like, get all the requests in, because to me, that's the way I'm actually showing that I'm listening to you. But I appreciate everybody who's here, you know, whether you came and left, or whether you came and stayed, or whether you just got here. Thank you so much. It's fun to hang out with you guys. And I don't know if it's clear, but we all need a little socialization. So, thoughts on the Broadway versions of Frozen and SpongeBob? They're great. I don't really have any other thoughts other than they're great. You should see it. Just before this stream, I found a video of Sierra Renee, love her, first black Elsa on Broadway, because there were a lot of black Elsas at Disneyland and Disney World. So when people used to say Elsa can't be black, I'm like, the actual people who hire these women would disagree with you, because they hired black and Asian women and Latina women to play her, because they could play her. Weird people. But Sierra Renee is the first black, if I'm correct, I believe she's Afro-Latina, and she's the first black woman to play her on Broadway. And she kills it the whole darn show. And also SpongeBob was great. SpongeBob has always been theatrical. I don't know. Looking back, I wonder why we all worried that it wasn't going to work, because it worked so well. Like, oh God, SpongeBob's good, guys. If you haven't seen the SpongeBob slime tutorial yet, you should find that slime tutorial. But actually, you don't need to find the slime tutorial anymore, because Nick broadcasted it, and I'm sure you can find it on their website now. But yeah, if y'all can find those slime tutorials, I will say that I've been indulging in a lot of slime tutorials lately of Broadway shows. And I'm just reminded like how magical it is, and I can't wait to get back. Frozen and SpongeBob on Broadway are great. They're great. Thank you, Alexis. Sanju, I don't really think I do it all that well. Like, real talk, I think Anna Pantsu is a much better, or at least a more skilled singer than I. Or maybe she's just got a better mic to capture what she can do. I don't know. Why am I so sniffly today? I haven't even had anything with dairy in it in the last 48 hours. I specifically had food with hot sauce yesterday so I wouldn't be sniffly. But, I mean, doing anything with any amount of skill is just about practice. Like, I practice every day. I record songs every day, especially now. And part of the reason I tell you guys to suggest Broadway stuff is because Broadway stuff is the stuff I practice more or do more than anything having to do with cartoons. The only exception being Disney, because Disney and Broadway are kind of the same thing at this point. There's not really a difference anymore. Who would I cast in a live-action version of Disney's Hercules? Ooh, fan cast time. Okay, so, well, here's the thing. That kind of already happened. I don't know if you guys know it, but there was already, and a friend of mine was in it. More of a friend of my mom's, but he's kind of a friend of mine. I come to him for advice. Maybe a mentor type person. But they already had a staged musical version of Hercules in Central Park. And a friend of mine, he was playing either Pain or Panic, whichever the red one is. You can find pictures of him. His name is Nelson Chamilio. And he was playing either Pain or Panic, whichever the red one is. Even he said, I don't remember the name of them. I just do the show. When he called and he got my mom tickets, and I think he was trying to get me tickets as well. But if it was, I'm pretty sure it was based on a lottery, and he only really had one comp during the whole thing. So it was already on. It was made on stage, and they had a fantastic cast. Jelani Aladdin, who most people know as the first Kristoff on Broadway. Amazing black man played Kristoff. He sounds just like Jonathan Groff. It's scary. But he gets to bring more to it because they added more singing in the Broadway version. And he played Hercules in the Central Park stage version of Hercules. I don't know the rest of the cast beyond that, but if it had been up to me, let's see. So we got Hercules. Jelani Aladdin was perfect as Hercules. I've seen pictures of him. I think it's great. Maybe I'm biased. In fact, I'm totally biased, and I'm going to be unapologetically biased about this because I'm just as unapologetically black. My cast would be mostly black. So I'm in this weird space between Ashley De La Rosa, who most people know as the Black Regina George because she's the only one I know of. She's the only black Afro-Latina, again, woman I know who's played Regina George multiple times. I believe she's a Gretchen. I believe she's a standby for a lot of roles, including Regina. Like she plays Gretchen, she plays Regina. I think she plays what's her name? Oh shoot. Karen. Oh God. And I think she also understudied Katie. I don't remember. But she's my Regina George. She's my Regina George. And she's amazing. Oh my God. I wish she could train me. Like, we're the same age, I think, and I wish she could train me. But she would be my Meg. Period. Hands down. No constructive criticism at this time. Who else? Hades. I saw a picture of the live-action Hades, and he looked fantastic, but I don't know him by name. So whoever he was, he looked so fantastic. I saw GIFs of him. I think they nailed it on that. I'll be honest with you. I think they mostly nailed that cast on the head. I just can't remember that cast well enough to recast it. I apologize. But I really would like to see Hercules get a real run, even if it's an off-Broadway run at New World Stages, and it's a short run, like maybe only for a summer or something, and it's like it has low ticket sales, maybe something that happens right after we come back from our quarantine. That'd be great. Alexis, were you talking about SpongeBob? Saw the musical on TV? Yeah, it was great. The only thing about SpongeBob, I saw the slime tutorial version, and for some reason, I guess it's just, there's a different energy on Broadway than there is when something is filmed for TV. And I felt it like every time the NBC or ABC does like a Sound of Music Live or The Wiz Live, like, it's good. And, they always get great people, even if I don't like what they did with the source material with The Wiz. Ugh, and I'm never going to get over that. But it's always great material, and they always do well. I mean, heck, The Little Mermaid Live, the cast that they had, I wish they had just done The Little Mermaid. Like, Aolii as straight up Little Mermaid doing the Broadway for... I feel gypped. I really wanted to hear Queen Latifah sing I Want the Good Times Back. I feel so cheated that they didn't just do the musical. But there's a different energy when stuff is filmed versus when it's actually on stage and you're just seeing a slime tutorial version of it. And I don't know what it is, despite being a musical theater artist. I don't know what it is. And it's an energy that I've been trying to bring to my videos for years. And I don't know if I ever really do. And it's one of the reasons I keep doing it. Something about on TV, it works, but it doesn't like work. Right, Fizzy? Ashley is the bomb. She is the bomb.com. What Disney movie should get a Broadway musical? Well, honestly, Claude, if I'm being real with you, I don't want to get too into like Disney lore, but there's this fantastic channel called Sideways. He does a lot of how would I describe it? I guess you could call him a historian of music. And he did a great video that talked about, and it really helped me because I'm writing a musical and a musical film. He did a great video about how Alan Menken and Howard Ashman were, when they started writing Disney movies, they pulled from Broadway. And that's why Disney movies already sound like Broadway. So when Disney tries to go back and put stuff on Broadway, especially the Menken written stuff, it just fits. So arguably, because Disney already has that formula in place, even though they have new writers, any Disney movie, I would argue, could fit on Broadway. Coco can definitely fit on Broadway. I would argue that Toy Story could fit on Broadway with some extra songs. I would argue that Inside Out is perfect for Broadway. The other day I was thinking about writing essentially not a version of Inside Out, but it would deal with the same basic premise, because this premise has been done to death, of the emotions inside your head. And the basic idea was going to be that it was basically going to be depression in the head, but a different concept. It wasn't going to be that happiness left or got lost. It was just going to be that she's lazy and doesn't want to do her job. It was going to be a comedy of errors, type of farce thing in the vein of a funny thing happened on the way to the forum. But yeah, Inside Out could work as a musical. I would argue that any successful Disney film, so no Good Dragons up in here. Or, what was it? No, it wasn't Good Dragons. It was The Good Dinosaur. It wasn't bad. It just, it wasn't successful. And that's okay. It's not bad. It just wasn't successful. My speaker turned off, but that's okay. I can always turn it back on. Yeah, any Disney film. Any of them. I can't think of one that wouldn't work. Yeah, all of them. Yeah, I thought so, Alexis. Cool. Claude, that's an interesting question. And I'm willing to answer it. So, Claude asked, how would you do a My Little Pony Broadway musical? The funny thing is, way back in the heyday of the MLP fandom, one of the reasons I did MLP a lot was because I had this dream in my head of getting enough clout within the Brony community that I could perform at BronyCon or anything similar. I think I was actually specifically going for PonyCon because it happened in Brooklyn, and I have access to Brooklyn because I live in New York State, not telling you where, just state. And I had this dream of basically putting together a set list of all the songs from My Little Pony, but basically making some sort of story out of it without necessarily doing something that had already been done. So I didn't want to do something like Magical Mystery Cure, but live. I didn't want to do that. But I wanted to take some of the songs and kind of basically make a review of My Little Pony. And, I wanted to, I had this idea that I would cast myself as Rarity, and I would find, fellow artists and really just make this My Little Pony the unauthorized one-act musical review show. Something close to 6, where it's only an hour long. That was one of my dreams. And so it basically would have been a My Little Pony the musical. At the time, do I remember what the basic story was? It was a very basic story. It was like the likes of which there's a really old video I found the other day of G3 My Little Pony live that was clearly made for kids with people in actual suits of pony. It looked like the Sven suit from Frozen, but not nearly as good. It was weird. And basically what I had in mind was something similar to that, except the costumes, where you'd be introduced to all these characters and they would basically sing a character song for them, for themselves, and they would have a very small conflict. It would be an extremely small conflict that hadn't been done in the show. At the time, I don't think Rarity had opened a boutique in Manhattan, so it probably would have been Rarity's opening a boutique in Manhattan. And what's the first song? Well, we have to be introduced to Equestria, so we have to sing a song similar to Winter Wrap Up, but we have to sing the theme song. And then we have to be introduced to Rarity, because she's the main character, so we have to see her do Art of the Dress, or something like that. Taking what was already there to basically create a narrative for those who know and for those who aren't in the know. But of course, that never happened. It won't happen from me. Somebody might do it. It won't happen from me. I've moved on. I'm good with not having to do that. I write my own musicals now. So if I were to do My Little Pony the musical, it probably would have been Rarity's trying to open a boutique in Manhattan. Let's sing about the difficulties of that. And then she does it at the end. And then they probably sing a version of the theme song. Or it just would have been Equestria Girls, which honestly might have been a better idea. Just do Equestria Girls the musical on stage. Actually, that's kind of a good idea. Somebody should write it. I'm sure somebody will. Yeah, Alexis, it's, I suggest, I don't know if I've talked about this before, I love Broadway. It's my life, literally. I don't have a life outside of Broadway, and I audition on a regular basis, and this is my life, period. But at the same time, Broadway is too expensive. It's just too expensive for the common person. And it should not be that hard for somebody to experience art. So I would suggest, if you want to see a Broadway show, don't feel like you have to immediately go to Don't feel like you have to like save up money for like Hamilton or Frozen or even Lion King. I honestly suggest start with an off-Broadway show. Start with Avenue Q, which is at New World Stages, or rather it was, and it probably will be when we come back. Start with something that is off-Broadway, which is more likely to be something you can afford. And trust me, the actors are just as good. Some of them have been on Broadway, some of them haven't, but they're trained, they know what they're doing. You will have a fantastic experience. You don't have to spend $200 and then another like 50 on parking. Theater needs to be more accessible, which is why I'm writing a musical. Claude, I wouldn't put Steven Universe on Broadway because I'm sick of Steven Universe and I don't want any more Steven Universe content. Period. It's dangerous. Alright, chickadees. Unless we got more song requests or more questions. I have fun talking to you guys. Unless we have more song requests or questions, we could wrap this up. But it's really up to you. I do what you want. Thoughts on Hamilton coming to Disney Plus? It should have come sooner. I understand that Disney, the company, doesn't just want most of your money. They want all of your money. But like I said, Broadway is prohibitively expensive. And I have a feeling, I don't know this for sure, and this is not fact. This is purely speculation born of my own biases about what Lin might be like. But I have a feeling he's been wanting to release it for a while. I have a feeling that he's confident enough in his product that even if it was released, people would still pay to see Hamilton. And even if they wouldn't pay the same ticket price, I'm almost positive, and again, don't quote me, Cat Steele did a video about this like a year ago, and I might be misremembering some of the facts in it, but I'm pretty sure some shows have lost like billions of dollars for their investors. But some shows, like Hamilton, I'm almost certain, have already made back all their money, and they just continue to make money. They're not in debt. They're not paying anybody back, I think. So at this point, it would just be kind of greedy to hoard the show when you could release the show and just lower the ticket price to the normal $100 that most Broadway shows are. And again, $100 for a ticket to a Broadway show to me is still prohibitively expensive. But for Hamilton, which used to be $300 to $500, and you have to wait 2 years for the date to come up, going down to $100 to me makes sense. And I have a feeling that Lin has been wanting to release it for a while. I have a feeling that he knows about all the slime tutorials on Hamilton, and he just doesn't care. Whether or not it's up to him is different because he's the writer. He's not the director or the producer, last time I checked, and they're the ones who have the majority of say. The writer doesn't actually have nearly as much say as people think. But I have a feeling that he's okay with it because he has enough faith in Hamilton and In the Heights and any other venture that even if people can see it for free, they would still pay to be in the theater. Because like I said, there's something you're missing through the screen. I don't know what it is. And maybe it's literally the fact that you're not in the room with these people. I don't know what it is, but it can't be replicated through a screen. So I think it should have come sooner, but I'm glad Disney is doing it. And I hope this will make people, I hope that just like the Trolls 2 movie, I hope this will make people reevaluate traditions of the industry that don't really have a meaning anymore. Personally, I've always been pro bootleg because as an actor, I feel like my performance should be so damn good that even if you could find a leaked version of it, you still want to pay to see me. That's my perspective. And it might be different because I'm not doing it 8 times a week, and maybe my perspective will change when I'm there, but that's always been my perspective. Because I found a bootleg, a slime tutorial, but I found a bootleg for Natasha Pierre and the Great Comet years ago. And I still paid to see it. And when I say paid, I don't mean that my parents bought it for me. I paid to take my mom and myself to go see it. $200, and then she paid $50 for the parking. Even though I had already seen it. Because I wanted to see it in the theater, and it was different. I don't know what it is. It's different. Yeah. Sorry, I'm long-winded. I talk a lot. Inside of it, oh, shoot. I'm probably going to get that wrong. I had a hard enough time recording that one. Where is the karaoke of that I had? There's a real possibility that I'm gonna get all these words wrong. Y'all are trying to get me demonetized. I don't think I'll get demonetized. The real video didn't get demonetized. I don't think this one will either. Alright, I gotta turn my speaker back on. She saves power. There we are. SpongeBob the Musical. Yeah, I think we can do that afterwards. I gotta think of one to do. So many ads. Candy Crush. I don't play that game. I have a dream. I'm here to tell about a wonderful, fantastic new hotel. Yes, it's one of a kind, right here in hell, catering to a specific clientele. Inside of every demon is a rainbow. Inside every sinner is a shiny smile. Inside of every creepy hatchet-wielding maniac is a jolly, happy, cupcake-loving child. We can turn around, they'll be heaven-bound with just a little time down at the Happy Hotel. So all you junkies, freaks, and weirdos, creepers, fuck-ups, crooks, and zeros, and the fallen superheroes, help is here. All your cretins, slubs, and losers, sexual deviants, abusers, and prescription drug abusers need no fear. Forever again, we'll kiss and we'll make you well. You'll feel so swell right here in hell at the Happy Hotel. There'll be no more fire and no more screams, just puppy dog kisses and cotton candy dreams and fluffy woofy clouds. You're gonna be like, wow, once you check in with me. All your cartoon porn addictions, vegans, rants, romance, anti-graphic crucifixes end right here. All your monsters, fiends, and crazies, cannibals, and crying babies, frothing monsters, pistol babies, filled with cheer. You'll be complete, it'll be so neat. Our silence can't be beat, you'll be on easy street. Yes, life will be straight at the Happy Hotel. Yeah! Too many words. Oh my god, too many words. Oh, I'm hot from that song. That's made me sweat. That made me sweat. That song is so hard. It's deceptively hard. But it's fun. Alexa said, there are a few Broadway shows that I honestly want to see. One of them happens to be Beetlejuice the Musical. Alexis, as a citizen who abides by the law, I'm totally not telling you that there is a Beetlejuice slime tutorial everywhere, and that to find it, you should search Beetlejuice slime. I'm totally not telling you to do that. You absolutely shouldn't. Don't do that. I just realized that you can't see me winking. Beetlejuice the Musical is awesome, and it sucks that it had to go the way it did. It's great. I really don't know if it's critically fantastic. I don't look at certain musicals, I don't look at from a critical point of view unless they're like really bad. Like Rent, I've now realized how bad Rent is. Same with Rocky Horror Show. Those shows are they're a lot like Steven Universe. They were progressive at one time, and then when you think about them for 5 minutes, you realize how regressive they actually are. They're not that progressive at all. But the songs are nice, so it keeps people interested, you know? Beetlejuice is great. Watch it if you can. If it comes back, I suggest you see the tour. I suggest you, because Beetlejuice, before it left, had already lowered ticket prices, and I have a feeling it's going to keep them low, because Beetlejuice's core audience are younger people. So definitely see Beetlejuice. Hopefully Mean Girls too. I heard there's going to be another tour. I'm not sure. SpongeBob. Ooh, let's try SpongeBob. What can I do from SpongeBob? I've got to think. I cannot do Daddy Knows Best. I've tried. I actually know the girl. Okay, so fun fact. I used to go to this, I guess it's a camp. It's not a camp. It's a Broadway workshop that I used to do every year called Broadway Dreams. And I went there twice, and I've met oh god, why am I've met Alex Newell. I've worked with him. I've met Jalen Josie, who plays Pearl in SpongeBob. So when I heard her, when SpongeBob came out and they said Jalen Josie, I was like, wait a minute, I know Jalen. Oh my god! Like when I tell you, she probably does not remember who I am, and that's fine. But when I tell you that I was in a room with Lynn Ahrens and she sang Waiting for Life to Begin. Was it Waiting for Life? It was either Waiting for Life it was, or maybe it was, and I'm telling you I'm not going. It was one of those. For Lynn freaking Ahrens, writer of Anastasia, and Once on This Island. And when I tell you that I don't know if she blew her away, because I think she was being diplomatic, but Lynn, she had such praise for this young woman who was 17, 18 at the time, and then like in a year later, they said Jalen Josie and SpongeBob as Pearl. I was like, Jalen, girl, you made it, bitch, you made it. I was so happy and proud for her. She probably really does not remember who I am because we didn't get to talk that much, but when I tell y'all, I was so ecstatic, and it pained me that I was never able to find time in my schedule to go see her and support her. It pained me. Because, like I said, I saw the slime tutorial, since we're calling it slime tutorials now, and I was like, I'm saving my money, I'm gonna see this, and it wasn't even a price issue, because SpongeBob tickets were not that expensive. It was timing. I had gotten a new job, I was switching from an old job, I had used up a lot of my sick days, I couldn't make it work with my schedule, and then SpongeBob was gone, and then they had the nickel. I was so mad. So I can't do Daddy Knows Best, but, well, let me tell you, Jalen, yo, she's the real deal. I've been in a room while she sings. She is amazing. Amazing. Maybe, can I do Simple Sponge? Do I know Simple Sponge like that? Probably not, but I'll try. Oh, wait, what's her face's song? Oh, no. No. I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. My favorite character from this musical, I'm going to do his song. One of these days, I've actually been planning to do this on my channel. One of these days I'll do it, but I can't do it now. There's no version with background vocals, but that's okay. I'll just do the version without background vocals. Okay, this is an interesting instrumental. Here we go. I'm not a loser. I don't secretly hate myself. I'm not singing. Okay, this one's too slow. It's beautiful. It's too slow for me. I'm not a loser. I don't secretly hate myself. I'm not singing this to no one. It's not the case that no one cares. I'm not a failure. I don't not have talent. When others see me, they can't see the nobody that isn't there. Now hold on, that's a triple negative. You can't not see nobody. Because I'm not nobody, which can't not be seen. Let me start over. My life's not empty. They don't not like me at all. I don't not leave the house, 'cause I don't not prefer to stay at home. I don't stink. Whew. I'm not waste. I'm not all alone in thinking that I am not all alone. Hold on, we gotta speed through for the... Oh wait, maybe we don't have to speed through. Maybe I am a loser. Hey, Squidward. What? You're not delirious with despair, and you're not calling true things false. Hey, Squidward. This is weird. You're not hallucinating this sea anemone chorus line at all. I'm not? You're not a loser. You don't secretly hate yourself. You're not singing this to no one. It's not the case that no one cares. You're not a failure. You don't not have talent. When others see there. I'm not a loser, not a loser. They don't not like me at all. I don't not leave the house, 'cause I don't not prefer to stay at home. I don't stink. I'm not a waste. I'm not all alone in thinking that I am not all alone. Clarinet solo! You guys don't understand how much I identify with Squidward. I wish I could tap right now for you, but I can't. Alright, that's enough of that. I just really like Squidward. I really identify with Squidward. Even when I was younger, like my dad... SpongeBob is like me and my dad's show when we were younger. When I was young. Well, I guess he was younger too. But anyway, I was a kid and I liked SpongeBob and he would watch it with me and he would genuinely laugh with me and he genuinely liked it to the point where sometimes I would come home from like high school and he's watching SpongeBob. So he genuinely likes the show. He has not watched the musical. I failed him. But we genuinely like feel for Squidward on a primal level. So I love Squidward. Oh shoot, I don't know Michael in the Bathroom like that. I've heard it. I love Anna's version of it. Anna makes me feel so inferior. I'm just kidding. I don't compare myself to people. But also, she's great. She's, like, legit great. I'm sure most of you know how great she is. I don't really need to tell you. I think this is the right key. I'm gonna try Michael in the Bathroom, because I've watched the slime tutorial of Be More Chill, and this play rehearsal and Loser Geek Whatever, and I think it was the ending song, Voices in My Head. They're the only ones that really stuck with me, and even then, only Michael in the Bathroom, like, really stuck out to me. So, I don't know, I feel like it's a musical that people liked, and I just never got, and that's okay. So I'll try it. I'll try anything. I'm y'all's guinea pig, after all. Please be in the right key for me. Woo! I am hanging in the bathroom at the biggest party of the fall. I could stay right here or disappear, and nobody'd even notice at all. I'm a creeper in a bathroom, 'cause my buddy kinda left me alone. But I'd rather fake pee than stand awkwardly or pretend to check a text on my phone. Everything felt fine when I was half of a pair. Now through no fault of mine, there's no other half there. Now I'm just Michael in the bathroom. Michael in the bathroom at a party. Forget how long it's been. Just Michael in the bathroom. Michael in the bathroom at a party. No, you can't come in. I'm waiting it out till it's time to leave. I'm picking at grout as I softly grieve. I'm just Michael who you don't know. Michael flying solo. Michael in the bathroom by himself. All by himself. I'm hiding, but he's out there, just ignoring all our history. Memories get replaced, then I'll get replaced with a newer, cooler version of me. And I hear a drunk girl sing along to it. And I got this part wrong! And I'm feeling sick, 'cause you think, now there's no one to make fun of drunk girls with anymore. Now it's Michael in the bathroom. Michael in the bathroom at a party. I half regret the beers. Just Michael in the bathroom. Michael in the bathroom at the party. As I choke back the tears, I'll wait long as I need till my face is dry, or I'll just blame it on weed or something in my eye. I'm just Michael who you don't know. Michael flying solo. Michael in the bathroom by himself. knock, knock. They're gonna start to shout soon. Knock, 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 knock. Oh, hell yeah, I'll be out soon. Knock, 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 knock. It sucks he left me here alone. Knock, 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 knock. Here in this teenage battle zone. Clang, 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 clang. I feel the pressure blowing up. Bang, 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 bang. My big mistake was showing up. Splash, splash, splash. I throw some water in my face. I am in a better place. I go to open up the door, but I can't hear knocking anymore. And I can't help but yearn for a different time. But then I look in the mirror and the present is clear, and there's no denying I'm just at a party. Is there a sadder sight than Michael in the bathroom at the party? This is a heinous night. I should have stayed at bed watching cable porn, or wish I'd up myself instead. Wish I was never born. I'm just Michael who's a loner, so he must be a stoner. Michael baby's cruiser. God, he's such a loser. Moving solo. Who you think that you know? Michael in the bathroom by himself. All by himself, all by himself. All you know about me is my name. Awesome party, I'm so glad I came. I tried. It was it was going so well until the melody kind of changes. But I do like that song. And George Salazar, by God! Did y'all know that he was in a workshop for Beetlejuice? The workshop isn't a slime tutorial, but there are some clips of it you can find online, and he's right there. I think it's for Deo. He's in the Deo scene when they're all getting possessed. I think that's the one where you find him. He's just, George Salazar, my God! Such a great guy. Such a great guy, and I've heard he's a great guy in real life, too. All right, guys. We're almost nearing 2 hours, so I think it's time to wrap it up. Here's a quick reminder. Oh, shoot, what's the song that... So, oh my God. Hey, guys, guess what starts next week? Hot Barbie freaking summer. That's what starts next Friday. It goes up at noon, which is a little bit earlier than I've been doing than was before, because YouTube analytics tell me that more of you guys are around at noon than you are at 7 p.m. And I'm inclined to believe that because some of you guys tell me the next day that you didn't see it, or the day after that you didn't see it. So it goes up Friday, June 5th at noon. But not only that, it will be up on iTunes and Spotify for purchase, hopefully the same weekend. Also, for those of you who like my Has-Been Hotel covers, I'm also chasing I'm always chasing rainbows is now gonna be online for you to buy as well. I'm trying to add more stuff to iTunes because I haven't actually put any covers on iTunes and Spotify for a while because I did not have the rights to do it. I've secured the rights to the ones that I can do, and I am doing them post haste. If you don't want to have to worry about that, or you also want to be able to own the ones that I can't put on iTunes for copyright and legal reasons, it's time for you to become a patron. Simple as. And this is a quick reminder. This is the math of that, just for those of you who don't know. On iTunes, you pay about $1 or at least 69 cents for every single song that you buy. If you pay me $1 a month, you get access to what? The 200 songs I've already done. That's a steal. Like, come on. It's the equivalent of sending Beyonce $1 a month for the rest of her life, and then you never have to buy her albums, she just sends them to you. That's the equivalent. I totally didn't compare myself to Beyonce just then. Did I? I didn't. Did I? No. Yes, though. Anyway, I think there is one song that I wanted to do. And I'm really debating if I should do it. You know what? We're going to end with Heathers. I'm going to do this last song from Heathers. It's a song that I've had to add to my audition book, as most of these songs are, because I'm learning how to play to my type. I like to be viewed as an ingenue, but most people don't view me that way. But I've also learned to see a lot more of the beauty in characters that aren't an ingenue and that fit my type. That's how I got to play Ursula this past December. So this is a song that I've been learning because I've been told that it fits my type better, or it fits my type at all. Oh wait, do I have a karaoke for this? I might not have the right one. Hold on, let me check. If not, I'll do a different song, and that's fine. We could pick a final song. Oh, well, somebody's happy for Heather, so I guess it has to be a Heather song. I wanted to end with a happy Heather song, but I don't think I know the lyrics as well as I thought I did. Please tell me somebody put the lyrics in the comments. Please, please, please. Yes, okay, they did. All right, let's do Shine a Light. Deep. Uh-oh. Okay. Deep yeah, here we go. Deep inside of everyone, there's a hot ball of shame, guilt, regret, anxiety, fears we do not name. But if we show the ugly parts that we hide away, they turn out to be beautiful by the light of day. Why not shine, shine, shine a light on your deepest fears? Let in sunshine now, they will disappear. Shine, 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 and your scars and your flaws will look lovely because you shine. You shine a light. Every day's a battlefield when pride's on the line. I attack your weaknesses and pray you don't see mine. But if I share my ugly parts and you show me yours, our love can knock our walls down and unlock all our doors. Go on, shine, shine, shine a light on your deepest fears. Let in sunshine now and your pain will disappear. Who wants to share what's in their hearts? No volunteers? Fine, I'll start. My name's Pauline. I live alone. My husband left. My kids are grown. In the 60s, love was free. That not did work. The revolution came and went, tried to change the world, barely made a dent. I have struggled with despair. I've joined a cult, chopped off my hair. I chant, I pray, but God's not there. So, Steve, I'm ending our affair. And I faked it. Every single time. It feels fan-freaking-tastic. 1, 2, take me home, kids. I can't tell if that's where it is. Shine, shine, shine on your deepest fears, and your pain will disappear. On your scars and your flaws will look lovely because you shine. You shine. Absolute best instrumental, but I thought it was a nice, happy point to end on, even though if you know the context of the show, this song is not as happy. But if you don't know the context, it's a happy song. Shut up. Okay, great. I'm tongue twisted. My mouth is so sore. You'd think after doing musicals I'd be used to singing for 2 hours straight, but I'm usually playing the part that doesn't sing a full thing 2 hours straight. So much fun, you guys. I appreciate you guys showing up. This is going to be a monthly, if not bi-weekly thing. Not bi-weekly. Monthly, if not bi-monthly thing. The best way, if you want me to learn a song for the stream, you need to become a patron. If you want to see Hot Barbie Summer early, because it's going to be... the first video in Hot Barbie Summer is going to be released on June 1st for patrons, but everybody else has to wait till June 5th. So if you want that, become a $1 patron. $1 patronage is where it's at. Like, I love my $5 patrons and my $10 patrons with a passion, but there's a reason why I add a lot of stuff to the $1 patron, because I think Broadway is prohibitively expensive, and I don't want my patronage to be like that. I want it to be something that everybody can access if they just have $1. That's my personal moral ground. So, that's that on that. Stay safe, please. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Stay inside. Wear the masks. God dang it. Wear the masks. And we will get through this. And hopefully if we get through this, Broadway will come back in September.